Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Airtable record on Zoho Forms submission. So here I am managing a real estate agency, and to promote my business as well as to capture the leads, I am using Zoho Forms. So here I have created a special inquiry form for my leads and I have attached it on my website. And now my objective is that every time a lead is going to visit my website, they are going to submit this form with their details. Automatically all the details of that lead, such as their name, email address, phone number and the type of property in which the lead is interested, should be recorded systematically in Airtable. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up the connection between Zoho Forms and Airtable, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how we can automatically create a systematic record of all our leads for Zoho Forms submission. So here, as an owner of a real estate agency with the name as Prime Properties, I am capturing the details of my leads with the help of an inquiry form that I have created with the help of Zoho Forms. So the form contains specific fields such as name, email, phone number and the type of property in which the client is interested. So I want that every time on my website, whenever a lead is going to submit this form with these details, the details of that lead, that client should be recorded systematically in my Airtable database. To automate the entire process, I will have to build the connection between my Zoho Forms and Airtable, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. So let's get started quickly. We are currently on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create Airtable record on Zoho Forms submission. After giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I'm going to create is related to lead management, because I'm managing all my leads by systematically creating the record of these leads which I'm receiving through Zoho Forms in Airtable. Okay, so here automations for lead management will be my folder that I've selected. And now let's click on create. As we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us, which contains two extremely important windows: trigger and actions. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time I'm going to receive a new submission in Zoho Forms by a new client, automatically the data of that client, that lead, should be recorded in my Airtable database. So for that, I'm going to take Zoho Forms in trigger and Airtable in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, you will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the form will be received through Zoho Forms, that means when the response will be captured through Zoho Forms submission, then only the record will be added in Airtable, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us select our trigger application. So by using which application you want to run your workflow, you want to trigger your workflow. So I want that when the form will be submitted in Zoho Forms, then my workflow should start. So Zoho Forms will be our trigger application over here. Let's select that quickly. Then we have to select the trigger event. That means on the happening of which specific event in Zoho Forms you want to capture the response. I want that when a new form will be submitted in my Zoho Forms account, then the response should be captured. So we have selected the application and the trigger event. Now we have to build the connection between Zoho Forms and Pabbly Connect. You can see I'm already logged into my Zoho Forms account, and here to build the connection we have received a webhook URL. By using the webhook URL we will build the connection. So basically we have to insert the webhook URL inside our Zoho Forms account inside the specific form which we want to connect with Pabbly Connect. How we are going to insert it? By following the given instructions step by step carefully. So let us first of all copy the URL, webhook URL, and then I'm going to show you each and every step that how you have to build the connection. As we will insert the webhook URL inside the specific form, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new form submission in Zoho Forms towards Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you towards my Zoho Forms account. Over here, first of all, I will take you towards my home section, towards all the forms I have. So these are the 3 forms I have on my account. You can also have multiple forms, but you have to build the connection between a specific form and Pabbly Connect. And to do that, we'll go towards the edit option of this specific form. This is my form, Prime Properties Inquiry form. I will go towards edit section, and after coming on the form and on the edit section, from the top here we have the option of integrations. Let's select that. After coming on integrations, when we will see the left side and we will scroll down, here we have the option of webhooks. We have to select the webhook option, and now we have to add a new webhook over here. So first of all, I will delete the existing webhook in this field, and in the webhook URL field you just have to paste the URL which you have copied recently from Pabbly Connect. I have done that. Then you have to select the content type. Here we have 3 options, but you have to select application/JSON. Then we have the authorization type, that will be general, and these are the fields which we are going to receive in our response, which we have in the form fields we have. Okay, first name, last name, email address, phone number, and then we have the type of properties. Okay, so now we'll simply click on save. As we have done that, the connection is saved between Prime Properties Inquiry form and Pabbly Connect. So now every time the form will be submitted, automatically the response is going to be captured in Pabbly Connect. After coming over here in Pabbly Connect account, we can see that it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How we are going to do that? By simply submitting the form which we have recently connected. So once again, I will take you towards Zoho Forms. And here I have to tell you one more thing, that because we have inserted the webhook URL inside a specific form of Zoho Forms. So whenever this specific form, that in my case, whenever the Prime Properties Inquiry form will be submitted, then only I'm going to receive the response in Pabbly Connect and not for all the forms. Okay. So you have to keep this in mind. Now, we have the share option. So I have simply copied it, and now I'm going to open it in a new tab. And the form is open in front of us. So now I'm going to enter the details in this form to submit this form. As we will do that, the response will be captured because the form is already connected with Pabbly Connect. And because this is just a test submission to complete our automation, therefore I'm going to use some dummy details over here. So let's say the name of the client who is submitting this form is Smart Lead. And let's say the phone number of this client is, let's say the email is smartlead@pabblitudes.com, and let's say the type of property in which this smart lead is interested is residential. Now I'm going to submit the form. As the form is submitted, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. And here you can see we have received the response. In the response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. Here, first of all, we have the type of property in which the lead is interested, that is residential. We have the phone number of the lead. We have their first and the last name. We have the email address as well. These details are exactly the same which we have submitted in the form. This means our connection between Zoho Forms and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now every time the lead will be submitting the form through my website, automatically the details of that lead are going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Once we have set up the connection between Zoho Forms and Pabbly Connect, now our objective is to create a record in Airtable. For that, now we have to build the connection between Airtable and Pabbly Connect. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. Let's select our action application as Airtable. And then we have to select the action event, that will be to create a record. Let's click on connect. For building this connection, again, I'm going to show you that I'm already logged into my Airtable account. And you also have to keep in mind that you should log into all the applications which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect on the prior basis, which makes the connection easier and simple. Here we have 2 options to build this connection: add new connection and select existing connection. So if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. I'm going to show you that how you have to build a new connection. For that, we have selected add new connection over here, and we have to click on connect with Airtable. As we have done that, now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Airtable account. So we'll select the specific base for which we want to provide the permission. So let's click on this add a base, and here we will select all current and future bases and all current and future workspaces. Let's click on grant access. As we have done that, you can see that our authorization has become successful and the connection between Airtable and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we just have to enter the details in these fields. So first of all, we have to select the base name. The name of my base is leads detail. I have selected that. Also, the table is selected because I only have one table over here, that is table 1. Then we have to enter the details in these fields: name, email, phone number, property type. So all these fields are same as we have the columns in our database. So when we will enter the details in these fields, the record will be created automatically. But we do not want to create a record single time. We want to automate the entire process in such a way that every time Zoho Forms will be submitted, the record should be automatically created over here without any manual efforts. In that case, instead of entering these details manually, we will simply map the data. So first of all, let's start with the name. As you know, in our earlier response, we have received all the details of the lead, the name, email, etc. So here it is asking us for the name. We will not enter the name manually by typing. We will directly insert it from the previous step. That means we will map the name. So here we have first name. With a space, we will map the last name. In this way, when we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it will get replaced with a new name of that new lead who has submitted the new form. And not only the name, but we will map all other details as well to make the data dynamic and to automate the entire process. Because if we will enter the data manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, then that data will become static and then it is not going to replace. Then we will not be able to automate the entire process. At last, we have mapped the property type and our work is done. After mapping all the details, let's click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here you can see that we have received the response. It is saying that this is the ID of your record. So I'm going to take you quickly towards my Airtable account. And over here, we will refresh the page once. And you can see that the record is systematically created. We have name, email, phone number, and the property type. This means our connection between Zoho Forms and Airtable is absolutely successful. And now every time the form will be submitted in Zoho Forms, automatically the record will be created in Airtable. So once we have set up the connection, we are going to test the workflow once again. I'm going to take you back towards the forms and we will copy the link once again. We will open it in a new tab very quickly. And quickly I'm going to submit the form with some new dummy details. So let's say this time the name of the client is new lead. Let's say the phone number is, let's say the email is newlead213@pabblytudes.com, and let's say this time the type of property is rental. I'm going to submit the form. As soon as the form is submitted, let's go and check on Airtable whether the record is created or no. And yes, here we can see that the record is automatically created without any manual efforts. We have all the details over here in the systematic manner. Here we have the name, we have the email in email column, we have the phone number as well as the type of property. This means our connection is absolutely successful and also our workflow is running fine. So in the similar manner, you can also very easily create this amazing automation to organize your data systematically in Airtable database whenever the form will be submitted in Zoho Forms. It could be your client's details, your employee details, feedbacks, etc., whatever you want. So I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.